Naegleria fowleri, the brain-eating disease. Naegleria fowleri, also called the brain-eating amoeba, is a single-celled protozoan. In its first stage of life, it is an amoeboid trophozoite. It then flagellates and cysts. This is the only stage in which it can infect a person's brain. The trophozoids replicate by binary division, but the nuclear membrane remains intact. They then penetrate the nasal tissue and migrate to the brain by using olfactory nerves, which cause primary amoebic meningoencephalitis, or PAM. This pathogen is prevalent mostly in the U.S. It has been found in 16 states. It resides in warm tropical places. Barely anyone is affected, but 98% of the people who get the disease will die within a week. Therefore, it is hard to know how many current cases there are. People contract the infection in warm summer months, July, August, September. It is found in warm freshwater lakes, streams, ponds, as well as dirt. This pathogen affects the red and white blood cells in the brain, and as the brain weakens, it can no longer control the rest of the victim's bodily functions. When the Naegleria fowleri enters the brain, it begins to feed on the red and white blood cells located in the brain. This causes the brain to hemorrhage and eventually die due to necrosis. Victims die within a week of contracting the pathogen, usually about 3 to 5 days after symptoms first appear. Initial symptoms include a headache, high fever, changes in taste or smell, stiff neck, nausea, and vomiting. Later symptoms include confusion, lethargy, seizures, and hallucinations. Our immune system is not very well equipped to fight off this pathogen, hence the 98% mortality rate. Its only defense is to try to prevent the pathogen from sticking to the inside of our nose by producing mucus to wash it out. A few experimental treatments exist, but the commonly used treatment has severe side effects, including death. Amphotericin B, an antifungal drug, is most commonly used to treat Naegleria fowleri. It works by changing the shape of the membrane of the amoeba, which causes essential elements to leak out of the cell and kills the organism. Miltefosine, an antifungal drug, and chlorpromazine, an antipsychotic drug, have also been tested for treatment. By keeping your head out of fresh water, lakes, streams, and springs, you can reduce the chance that you will be exposed to this pathogen. Preventative steps can be taken to limit the infection of this pathogen by posting warning signs at bodies of water in the area known to contain this amoeba. If more people know the potential danger that faces them when they put their head underwater, they would avoid this practice and therefore avoid contracting the disease. Access can also be restricted to bodies of water known to contain the pathogen.
PSA, Naegleria fowleri. Stay out of the water or it will eat your brain.